The application process was probably the smoothest one I applied for.
By far the easiest application I made during my PhD process.
Applying online was very straightforward.
You had to send some information over, just sort of general research interests.
I was just sort of writing from my heart and saying what my interests were and who I'd possibly be interested in working with.
I think there were some references involved and CV sort of standard things like that.
Some universities that were just reams and reams of questionnaires to fill out, and I think Bath was a fairly simple form and an email, and that was about it, and that took away a lot of the stress from me.
I soon had an email to come for an interview day.
I was very surprised when I received the email with the invite to the interview, and I saw that there was a whole timetable, which is quite nice. Not all PhD programs do that.
We had some presentations, maybe a bit of a talk about kind of what the program would entail, why you might be interested in SAMBa compared to anywhere else.
After that, this was the best part, an actual SAMBa student came in and gave me and the other interviewee a tour of the campus, and then we had lunch, and I got to talk to some SAMBa students and ask them what they thought about SAMBa and get some insider knowledge.
So it was a real kind of introduction experience, you really get to know the program.
So the fact that it was in person, and also that there were all these events and opportunities to have lunch and to meet existing SAMBa students, that was really nice.
And then you had your interview at the end of the day, which was a fairly informal chat about kind of what you're interested in, why you're interested in SAMBa.
It's much more of like a just conversation with an academic rather than a test of really your practical skills.
The one takeaway was just, if you had done a project, be prepared to talk about it. But other than that, it felt quite informal and relaxed.
Within a week or two, I already had a response from them, and I think it was the first offer I had back.
In any case, if you're applying for a PhD, just sort of be clear on why you're interested in a PhD.
Understand why you are interested in this program in particular.
And if you can think of an example from where you've used modelling, where you've done maths in the real world in some way.
It's okay to not know exactly what you want to do. I guess that's maybe why I've ended up at SAMBa.
Try and sort of enjoy it, don't stress about it too much.
Be honest and just say what you're interested in, and then SAMBa can take it from there.